for who? Put my guard down for who? Put my guard down for who? Put my guard down for who? Yeah, mine's gotta be built on time. Yeah, be about your word, no bitch sign. Yeah, I'll stay for the streets, playing for keeps over here. You need a person like me, parlay peeps over here. You see, the organized souls, the fortified rolls for the ground. Every time he get down, God created with the sound. I'm in the air, how you like me now? Bitch, I bought my money, you a clown. I've been winning, it's a art now. Yeah, keep it vision, keep it smart now. Yeah. I'm in business with the stars now. Yeah. Instead they want me put my guard down for who? 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 Put my guard down.
Time out, it's KLC, the Spirit Coach Kid, USA before for the Angel Aquarius. I appreciate all y'all for pulling up, for the pull up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Chicago and their witchcraft and House Bill 3653. You know what I'm saying? You know, he said that track hot. Shout out to Black Raspberry. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we about to get real esoteric and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to understand numerology. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, you know, the sun in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We already react and respond and trying to see the details and things, trying to perceive our security. And then we got the moon full in Pisces and shit like that. So now, you know what I'm saying? We want to be comfortable with our experiences. We want to be comfortable with how we feel. You know what I'm saying? We want to be comfortable with our dreams and imaginations and things of that nature. And they trying to get us, you know what I'm saying, all in some whole other shit based on, you know what I'm saying, some little witchcraft that they doing. So, you know what I'm saying? What you got to understand is, you know, signs, symbols, you know, numbers created the world and shit like that, created what we see right now and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying, when we get to, you know, what they doing in Chicago, and this really for Chicago, you know what I'm saying, because they know what's going on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When we get to Chicago House Bill 3653, before we even get into the depths and the crevices of that bill and things of that nature of Illinois, not just Chicago, but it's Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We got to address Illinois and J.B. Pritzker as, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't really doing shit for the Chicago. He up there happy-go-lucky billionaire signing bills and shit like that. He just happy-go, you know what I'm saying? And being just used as a vessel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Used as a vessel, but not by God, though. You know what I'm saying? Used as a vessel by demons. So, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, I know if you in Chicago and Illinois, you heard about this bill, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, second degree murderers can, you know what I'm saying, get out of jail starting January 1st, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Let's see. Second degree murder, Chicago. Yeah, let me just look this shit up. So I want to know the incentives that they telling y'all. So they telling y'all motherfuckers, let me make sure this shit is up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta make sure this shit is up. Bill 3653. So that's what we gonna do. We just gonna break down the numerology, really. And then once we break down the numerology, we're going to just tell y'all the mind state that they trying to put y'all in. Because it don't really be, see, the thing is the mind is powerful. You know what I'm saying? The mind is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever heard where your mind go, your body follow? You know what I'm saying? You ever want to know where your mind goes? So before you get all in this shenanigans of what the House Bill does, what it does and what it does not, you know what I'm saying? Defunding the police, because y'all was, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit, defunding police marches and shit, y'all fell for the trap. So, you know what I'm saying, now they just gonna counter-interact with some shit, you know what I'm saying, for y'all motherfucking spirits to be deranged. AKA, they finna let all the criminals out. So it's like, this is what y'all asked for. So that's how they looking at it, that's what y'all asked for. So when we get to the numerology of 3653 of this House bill that, you know what I'm saying, our governor has signed, you gotta understand that, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about 3, this is your environment. That's what they putting you in already. You know what I'm saying? So whether you like it or not, you're a spirit. So you're going to correlate and respond to numbers and shit like that. And that's why numbers are so influential. because, you know what I'm saying, they're made off of signs and sigil and they're powerful. And so we wouldn't even fucking use these if these didn't have no type of significance in our life. And so, you know what I'm saying, when we get to 1, that's your individuality. You see, Black Raspberry said the Persian to make it. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This is what they trying to get y'all to emotionally connect on. So I'm gonna break it down based on, you know what I'm saying, them just trying to put y'all and how they trying to push you in a mindset to even say that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we got going on. So, you know what I'm saying, when we get to 3, now I'm gonna just break it down real swift. 1 is your individuality. 2 is how you relate, you know what I'm saying, your relationship to your individuality. Okay, 3, once you relate your individuality, you know what I'm saying, and it's specific, now you create a certain surrounding. So based on me being an individual and what I relate to, I have a certain surrounding about myself right now. So that's 3. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm on a 3rd dimensional being. So everybody got their own 3-dimensional space based on you being a being and you being an individual. That's 1, and you having a relationship. You know what I'm saying, based on you know what I'm saying, you relating to your mind. You know what I'm saying, or whatever you're creating. That's 2. You know what I'm saying, and that's going to create an environment. That's why you can go to one environment, and you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers can feel you over there, and then you'll go to another environment, but everybody got their own environment. Okay, so that lets you know that's 3, right? And so once you have 3, boom, you have 3 out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to know that 3 means. So 3 means an environment. Okay, right now. So that's the first number. Okay, so what environment? So off the jump, it's your environment. It's your environment. So now, if you in Chicago, you're gonna be like, okay, this is Chicago, this is where I live. You know what I'm saying? This Illinois, this is where I live. You know what I'm saying? This the rack, this is where I live. You know what I'm saying? This whatever you call it. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be your environment. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a spirit and you have you know what I'm saying, you have tapped into your deeper environment there where motherfuckers don't create your environment, you create your environment. But that's a whole nother story. But for the most part, when we talk about 3, the numerology of 3, you know what I'm saying, this is your environment. And so now, when you get to 6, all right, once you get to 6, once you understand you are a being in the 3rd dimension and you have an environment based on you being an individual and you being able to relate your individuality, okay? And you being able to do that with another spirit, okay? So that's 3. Boom, you're coming with a whole information based on familiar people, places, and things, all that you gain information from just based on your surroundings. Boom, 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 boom. Environment, 3. All right, so now y'all got that out the way. Y'all know what 3 is on numerology. So anytime you see 3, understand that's what that means. Understand that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? 3 is just your surrounding. Okay, now when we get to 6, okay? When we get to 6 in numerology, this is you. This is your ability to give attention and to pay attention and to make others pay attention. Okay, because 6 deals with your 4. 6 deals with your thought about your surroundings, because once you have a surrounding, you got to give your surrounding a title. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what is this? What is that? What is that? You know what I'm saying? What is this? It's called a motherfucking body. Okay, boom. So now you're locating and putting all that shit together. 4, you have an idea about your surrounding. Boom. 5, that's emotion. Okay, now 6, you know what I'm saying? Now that you have a thought and feeling about that, you're motherfucking paying attention to that. So now, look what they're saying. Look what they're saying. Before we even get into the shit that they wrote down, before we even get to the shit that we're going to talk about the witchcraft behind what they want y'all to pay attention to in Chicago. We're going to show y'all about the witchcraft behind what they want y'all to pay attention to in Chicago. Okay? So, boom. So once you have 3, which is your surrounding and things of that nature, boom, they saying pay attention to that. Boom. Because like I said, numerology always creates to, you know, shit that's on its own and powerful numbers. Okay, so 3, once you have a surrounding, boom. So pay attention. 6. Now, depending on what surrounding they want y'all to pay attention to, that's what matters. Is it your surrounding or is it their surrounding? I'm going to let y'all sit on it. Is it your surrounding or is that surrounding? Okay, is this something they're trying to create or is it your surrounding? Have you seen? Now, we're not going to deny the fact. We're not going to deny the fact that there's been certain things that's played out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But for the most part, have you been saved? Is your surrounding good? You know what I'm saying? Is your surrounding good? Have you been, you know what I'm saying? Have you been copacetic? You know what I'm saying? So boom. So look, just peep game on the witchcraft. Boom. So once you have a surrounding, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so boom. 3 is the first number. So this is the surrounding they want y'all to pay attention to. Whatever bill that they're presenting is what they want y'all to pay attention to. 3, 6. Whatever surrounding that they're presenting to you, boom, is what they want y'all to pay attention to. 6. Okay? Now, boom, once you add 6 to that, boom, 5, we got 5. 5, they want y'all to add 5. What is that? Emotion. They want y'all to add emotion to it. So they want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, see, you know, based on this surrounding and things of that nature that they want y'all to pay attention to because, like I said, it's not your surrounding. You know what I'm saying? It's their surrounding. It's what they're presented on the news and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is their problems that they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? The police and things of that nature. All people got to deal with this on a certain percentage level, but for the most part, we supposed to be in tune with the mind at this point. So we supposed to be able to change reality in some way, shape, or form. So when we got, you know what I'm saying, 3, the surrounding, and we're paying attention to that. 6, you know what I'm saying, this is when, you know what I'm saying, they want us to emotionally connect to that. They want us to pay attention to that surrounding. 6, 3, 5, emotionally connect to it, right? Emotionally connect to it. They want you and add your motherfucking surrounding to it. So that's why it's 3, 6, 5, 3. So before we even get into what it is, what they want you to do, what laws is what we got to understand the witchcraft that they're trying to point y'all in to actually feed this thing, because to the point, like y'all ain't even gotta fucking do much and shit like that. When it comes to like people, I just saw a person just hop on the internet and do a video right there. Boom, they got y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So what is motivating you to do that? You got what I'm saying? So it's like y'all gotta understand witchcraft. Y'all gotta understand numerology. Y'all gotta understand things that are motivating you on a subconscious level. You know what I'm saying? Before you think you just on some holy mission trying to save the world and things of that nature and argue sides and things of that nature and get into this, oh, well, how can we prevent it? It's not about the bill, first of all. It's about your mind and where they're trying to put your mind at. So once you have that, once you are in that surrounding that they're trying to present, aka everybody, what Black Raspberry said, the purge and the making and shit like that, them letting all killers out with no bail. You know what I'm saying? Them doing this and shit like that. Defunding the police and shit like that. They was gonna do that anyway. They was gonna do that anyway. They was gonna do that anyway because that's where we at. We in Chicago. But once you understand the numerology and things of that nature, you'll be understanding of the type of frequency vibration that they're trying to put y'all in. That's it. Once you understand the numerology, and you'll understand the frequency vibration that they're trying to put y'all in. So like I said, 3 represents your surroundings. Okay, and they're trying to make you pay attention, 6, to your surroundings and add emotion and feeling to it about a surrounding. 3, so that surrounding is based on whatever they're presenting, and they've been presenting hella shit. You know what I'm saying? Based on stories in Chicago, based on killings and shit like that, based on whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they gonna do this shit anyway. But what the jewel is that you have your own surrounding. You have your own mind. You have your own ability to speak. You have your own ability to give life. You have your own ability to give birth. You have your own ability to present a certain type of information that others can relate to that don't fucking matter about that shit that they're trying to put y'all in. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You're an individual too. You don't experience that same shit. So you know what I'm saying? You had already created some type of mental algorithm based on, you know what I'm saying, you coming up through a certain position and just knowing you was going to be good to just eventually not get hit by a bullet or not get hit by, or not get robbed or not. How you think you did that? You know what I'm saying? How you think you did that? If it was just your luck, it would be happening. So they can't do anything to you that you don't allow them. Now, as far as what they want us to react and respond to and what they want us to put out here, you know what I'm saying, is based on numerology. Now, don't come to Cito page if you think I'm finna get pseudo and just like shake hands and shit. Like, I'm a real spirit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real spirit, so I be really trying to, you know what I'm saying, digest you know what I'm saying, with the actual spirit telling us and shit like that. And when I look at y'all and shit like that, based on whatever y'all finna present to me, y'all just finna present that y'all finna point to us around it and shit like that, and y'all finna pay attention to it and add emotion and feeling about a certain surrounding that they present, and that's it. And it don't really go no further than that. And I ain't really trying to hear that because that shit not on my mind and things of that nature. So, and not none of y'all in here specifically, but you know what I'm saying, just people in Chicago and things of that nature. But that's the sequence that y'all finna follow based on whatever information that they presenting and putting in the motherfucking world right now, based on them saying Chicago is going into this motherfucking House Bill 3653 and shit like that. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but for the most part, it can give you the opportunity to sharpen your goddamn surrounding right now, because they putting a lot of energy into that and things of that nature. So for instance, let me see if I can get this motherfucking this text. As what they, you know what I'm saying? My bad. I just had to slide back and things of that nature. I wasn't kind of prepared and shit like that, but we gonna get to it and things of that nature. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody hop back in and shit like that. And we gonna get to it. But yeah. So like I was saying in the last video, this is a motherfucking a tactic. You know what I'm saying? This is motherfucking witchcraft. This is some shit y'all don't know about. You know what I'm saying? This is some shit that you can know about. You do know about it. You know what I'm saying? But you may have just forgot. You know what I'm saying? Just based on being in the world, being indoctrinated by school. But you know this shit as a spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got senses and you can pick up on it. But yeah, so 3, 6, 5, 3. You know what I'm saying? 3, 6, 5, 3 is 3. They want y'all to pay attention to an environment. That's what they want y'all to do. They want y'all to pay attention to an environment. And so when you pay attention to an environment, you have to think about what environment. Is it your environment, or is it an environment they're trying to create based on a certain narrative? Because they need you to do this. So once you give into the environment and things of that nature, depending on what you deem as your environment, because we all have our own environment, you know what I'm saying? Based on you as a spirit and your natural selection and what you choose to present when you go around your friends, family, you know what I'm saying, people familiar, you know what I'm saying, you take a piece of you with you. You know what I'm saying? Usually that be your individuality and how you're trying to relate that. That creates 3. Now, 4 is when you start to give that a title and things of that nature that encompass that. And then 5 is when you start to give that emotion. 6 is when you start to pay attention to that. 7 is when you separate from that but still pay attention to it. And 8 is when you give it time. 9 is when you see it from all sides. So when we talking about, she said, what kind of witchcraft we talking? So we're talking about the House Bill 3653. And we're talking about the numerology behind it. And things of that nature, just based on how they want y'all to react and respond based on the numerology before even getting into the motherfucking actual bill itself. Because that's the thing, they have us lost in certain spectrums where it's, oh, we gotta vote this out or vote this out, not understanding that why we think we in this position anyway, because people have been doing what they've been doing for the beginning of times and never gave a fuck. So for us to think about voting in a sense of that something is going to make something better. No, these people understand psychology and witchcraft, and in a sense of witchcraft, it's not even witchcraft on some spookism shit. Like, hey, no, it's just the ability to understand the mind and shit like that. And once you understand the mind, you can influence people. So if I said, you know what I'm saying, if I tricked you out of your own space based on me saying, you know what I'm saying, you did this and you did that, and things of that nature, and you give in to my influence based on what I told you, you know what I'm saying, and whatever, and you don't see that in your own life and shit like that, and you haven't picked up on that in your own space, but you know what I'm saying, based on how ever good I convey that and shit like that, and how, you know what I'm saying, and that can take you out of your natural space and your natural being of shit, you have got practice witchcraft on. So, you know what I'm saying, so that's what I'm just saying what they're doing with this House bill and things of that nature, 3653. So when we understand numerology, you know what I'm saying, this is what the House bill is saying. Before I even get to it, like, this is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that, like, they saying in Illinois non-detainable offense. So, first of all, three, that's the surroundings. So, they want y'all to know that y'all live in Chicago, first of all. So, boom, that's the environment already. Now, how they want y'all to pay attention to it is how they want y'all to pay attention to it. Now, you got to suggest that on your own mind. Boom, Chicago is a place that, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, however you sum it up and shit like that, which I'm pretty sure it is, have been happy. It has. Look, I got family members and shit like that ain't got, you know what I'm saying, situations. But when we're talking about spirits and bodies and travels and shit like that, this is good to know for your spirit because shit, you don't necessarily have to subscribe to these motherfucking, subscribe to these narratives. You wouldn't even be living if you had subscribed to these narratives. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it is going to be people and things that fall for the witchcraft, but understand that their spirit was here for a purpose and things of that nature. So yeah, when we get into, you know what I'm saying, this, you know, they're doing it. Illinois non-detainable offense. You know what I'm saying, for aggravated battery. So you don't have to post no bill for that. You don't have to post DUI. You know what I'm saying, burglary, trespassing. You know, second degree murder, kidnapping, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying, all type of shit. Robbery, threatening public officials. So like, you don't gotta post no bill for that shit, right? And that's a bill that was signed over by the governor and some Chicago shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, moving on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real spirit, so I'm not finna get into the logistics and shit like that because you gotta understand how to use your right brain and your left brain. So, you gotta understand when to use your right brain, not to be too logical, and understand intuition. And that's when you get into shit like numerology and picking up on things and, you know what I'm saying, gematria where you're adding value to some shit, but you gotta understand the value of it before you even do that. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get into numerology, you know what I'm saying, this is motherfucking, I forgot how to put it and shit like that, but numerology is just subtraction in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? When you make the numbers one number and the highest number is 9 and things of that nature. But for the most part, getting to the rest of this video, because I already got number 1 and number 2. 3 is your surroundings. 6 is pay attention to it. 5 is add emotion, feelings to it. 3 is your surroundings again. So 3653 is basically they want you to take your surrounding and things of that nature and see it and add emotion and feelings to their surrounding and things of that nature. So you know what I'm saying, their surrounding is whatever they've been presenting via news, via media, via, you know what I'm saying, via news, via media, via social media, via you know what I'm saying, sheep in your life, and via whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, just follow those informations and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying, before you even get out into the witchcraft and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you can understand that that's what's going on and things of that nature. You can understand that they're trying to make you pay attention to your environment, pay attention to it in a certain way, give a certain emotional reaction and connection to it, and then just bring that, make that real and shit like that, because you don't understand the power of the mind. You don't understand that your thoughts and feelings and things of that nature and how you direct them are real. You don't understand how, you know what I'm saying, that once you give attention to something, you know what I'm saying, where energy goes, energy flows. You don't understand that, you know what I'm saying, that's why you don't understand and things of that nature. So you rather probably give your attention to, you know what I'm saying, somebody else that knows something that's right for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know this shit for yourself. You probably go get someone right for you and shit like that. Waiting on good God's grace. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give your motherfucking attention to something, you know what I'm saying, that's actually that you can learn for yourself. And things of that nature and shit like that. So you got to go through all type of voting systems and shit like that and whatever, and then you got to die until you learn. And that's how we got the next generation and things of that nature, because you don't understand how the mind works. So, you know what I'm saying, you got to go to, you know what I'm saying, that's it. So, yeah, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you already have your own environment. You know what I'm saying, your own environment is your individuality. Your own environment is how you relate. Yes, it's an environment, you know, it's people, places, and things around you and shit like that. But you got to understand that they creating this experience with their own child. Weak minds. It ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse but weak minds. It ain't no excuse but weak minds. It ain't no excuse but weak minds. It ain't no excuse but not knowing how to make decisions for yourself. It ain't no excuse but being influenced by this person, place, or thing, or gang. It ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be accepted and shit like that. So, that's it. I mean, I ain't really got much to say, after that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no justice reform bill. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no justice reform bill. You go, you know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they gonna do anyway, and things of that nature. They just need y'all to start making a bunch of videos and things of that nature and calling this, you know what I'm saying? Putting y'all emotion and y'all attention to it and calling it something that what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what they want y'all to call it, the purge and shit like that, and the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it can really turn into. So you gotta understand that you a spirit, that you powerful, and where you place your motherfucking, where you place your motherfucking attention matters. And shit like that. And if you don't know that, then that's why your life fucking chaotic right now. If you don't know that, that's why you ain't gaining no process in your life right now. Progress in your life right now. You don't know that, that's why your shit ain't working. Because you ain't took the time. You think it's sweet, you think it's all marbles and candies and shit like that. And that you just gonna, you know what I'm saying, just God is gonna appear for you and shit like that, and that's gonna be your life. But no, that ain't the case. You actually put the work in. You actually gotta see, you know what I'm saying, the shit play out over time. You actually gotta see the shit, you know what I'm saying, you gotta actually see the details of shit, like what you doing wrong, you know what I'm saying, what you doing right. And for you though, not for anybody else, what's working for you, what's not working for you. You gotta actually understand how shit's swinging. You know what I'm saying? And so, it don't even really matter what they put in the bill after that. What I just said here is finna be everything that play out in the bill. Everybody finna start paying it. Everybody finna take their surroundings, where they live at, and then start paying attention to it a certain way and start adding emotion, that's 5, to a fucking surrounding that ain't theirs, 3, another 3. So that's it. That's it. That's witchcraft, and they got y'all. And it's simple and easy. And don't really take that much. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of people that